arms, I'm alright. I'm acceptable. I'm just checking in on this. So Paul, hang on Faz, don't ready up yet either of you. So Paul said, badly need to cook, so Mongoose is going to take my place. She'll be folklore basically. Okay, awesome. That is lovely. So everyone saw my Facebook then. That's fine, no worries. It's just me advertising myself. Yeah, so Faz versus Folkloner, who is Mongoose. Excellent. Very good. If you guys would like to ready up, remember you can be any character, choose any arms you want. And here's where I try and guess which side you're gonna wind up. Got it wrong. Got it wrong. Right, Dr. Coyle from Faz with a slammer, and what I like to refer to as the Beholder. And Mongoose is showing our second Mechanica of the tournament, but is wielding very different arms with a homie and a whammer. So, both fighters have got a medium and a heavy arm, so we could be seeing lots of clashes right here. And one of our characters can go invisible, and one has armor during many, many phases. What is and we're having a dance here, circling around each other. This is very nice. And Faz finally gets his first little snag in. Oh, and that was a good avoid of that flurry and then answering with his own flurry. Good stuff. Let's get a bit closer to the action and check out Mongoose's player cam. Catching those jumps. That is the trickiest thing about a stage as claustrophobic as Dala is you can much more easily use arms like the slammer, like the whammer, to just predict that movement. In that situation, Mongoose could only go forward or left, so Faz was bringing that slam around to just shut her down. Faz has turned this match around, and again, that dodge of the flurry, swooping slightly in, and punishing with his own flurry. Maybe it wasn't the most optimal flurry, maybe could have finished the round off with a grab, who knows, but closes the round off and Faz takes the first round anyway. Congratulations. Not seeing much use of that second arm from Coyle. That was good. The invisibility is very good at just tricking your opponent, because as soon as you go invisible, a lot of players can clam up into a grab or throw a very immediate punch. So if you react straight out of invisibility, you can normally catch someone very well. Those are some very good grabs. Faz, interestingly, as a Dr. Coyle, is not going up into the air much. He's actually playing a very grounded game. Oh, unfortunate. Mongoose's flurry tripping her up due to that heavy arm clash, leaving an explosive arm at her feet. That was a very logical wait for that arm to be thrown. She's in the air. Easy punish. Okay, so Faz takes the first round. But obviously it is a best of 3. Thank you for sharing that. Also, Mark, say hello to anyone else at Loading Bar that I may know. Anna, April, all those. You two, you're terrible. And we are taking this fight to the Ninja College. Slight arm change here. Mongoose swapping for that Chillerang. Trying to work out if a curved arm might help against Coil. Swing something round, take her out. Or, worst case scenario, just causes clashes with the Salamander. Pretty reasonable selection. And that is good. Coil is one character who doesn't really have many issues with where she is on the ninja steps. If she's below you, she'll just fly to match your height. If she's above you, well, she can just fly up to get even more height. But that was a beautiful catch. You saw Faz was trying to avoid to the side like he managed in the previous match against the Flurry, but because Mongoose had chosen the Chillerang, the Flurry Chillerang was just sent flying round to the side. He dashed, picks her up, deals damage. Enough damage, closes the round out. So let's follow this now. Faz swapping to 2 Slammermanders. Oh, and because Faz has that Flurry ready, Mongoose being very cautious, but playing off that chill mind game and going for the cheeky grab. Don't get too cocky, Mongoose. If you start throwing 2 arms like that is super dangerous against someone with full Flurry, although we have got a nice bit of distance. Though we are getting quite close, but now both players have their Flurries ready. And there we go, Mongoose sees that grab and says, easy punish, man. Oh, and Faz's Flurry denies that perfect. Although, you know, could Faz make it? Nope. Nope, there it is. Not quite sure what that was, though. I think we had a speck of lag. Very good. So, 1-1. Get wrecked, indeed. Very good match. Obviously, any changes you want to make. That was a very logical change from Mongoose to that Chillerang. It helped out tenfold. Obviously, it was quite a... Faz obviously swapped out his heavy arm for 2 mediums, which did make sense. But unfortunately, just... I think he was so eager to find an opportunity for his Flurry that he got so focused on that he forgot about just getting those cheeky hits in. Am I not saying Coolerang? What am I saying? Am I saying Chillerang? Sorry, Coolerang. I like saying Mongoose. Okay, and it is a random stage selection, but we are back on the Ninja Steps, Ninja College. And Faz has swapped out his Slammermander for a Ram, which is an arm that curves around even more, but is easily beaten out by forward and back movement. Although the fire element on it does make it a very good choice against armored opponents like Mechanica, like Mummy. Oh, unfortunate there from Mongoose. And sliding right into that arcing Ram from Faz there to eat that Flurry. And that is good. Mongoose is using those steps, using the momentum that way, curving the Coolerang around, reading where Faz is going to move with that Coolerang. Very beautifully, I might add. Manages to find that win. No change from either fighter now. It'll be interesting as opposed to arm choice to see if we maybe see some momentum differences from how Faz conducts himself in the fight. No, still moving into that coolerang. We're just seeing a lot of dashes from Faz that are getting him caught by moves like that. But then when the dashing pays off, the dashing pays off. Faz just making distance now and saying, you keep away from me. Although Mongoose is not going down without a fight. Oh no! Faz just being, I'm not going to block, and there we go. In an effort to move up the steps to try and get a height advantage, just gets snagged by that coolerang again. That did serve to be the biggest hindrance to Faz in that match. That one arm change from Mongoose completely flipped that match around. And congratulations, Mongoose, you are staying winner's side under the name Folklaner, and Faz, you move down into the losers bracket.